Greenpeace has been running a program called Trolley Watch, and it's been a really fun project that's engaged lots of people around Australia, shoppers in supermarkets, going out with their trolleys and basically identifying products on the shelf that have the GE labelling. Now, as to your question about the GE labelling, there is a law about GE labelling in Australia, and it's so effective that we have a total of about 16 products in the country that are actually labelled for containing GE ingredients, whereas there's actually thousands, potentially tens of thousands of products already on our supermarket shelves that do contain GE ingredients. So you can see that the labelling laws are full of a plethora of loopholes, and they're completely ineffective. So what we've done is identify those 16 products, is what we found from quite extensive supermarket surveying. And we've asked people to photograph those products in the supermarket, and they upload their photos onto a website. We've basically got a bit of a shame file of all of those, all of those products up there that you can see. It's called the GE Fake Foods photo file. If you put that in the search engine, it should pop up. And each of those products is attached to an email action to the food company, where people can get online and ask the company to take the GE ingredients out of the product. And that's actually been quite successful as well. One of the offending companies was Lowen's, which some of you may know. It's a health food company, Whole Foods, lots of nice mueslis and things. So, you know, we've had those letters going out, phone calls, etc. And aside from that, Greenpeace, we've actually been writing to Lowen's for about 4 years saying, hey, you know, can we please talk with you about GE ingredients? And they've had a policy all along of ignoring us. So this year, I rang up the boss at Lowen's and said, hey, you know, I'd love to meet with you and talk to you about GE ingredients. And he said, great, come on in. So we went on in, and when I went in to meet with him, he had a pile of letters about this high sitting on his desk. And one of the first things he did was comment to me about this incredible number of letters that he'd received from shoppers around Australia. And actually, it wasn't that we'd done a particular large amount of work on this company. We'd only set up one little email action, and you know, for any sort of major campaign we do, it was actually quite small. But he said to us, when we first got your letters, we decided we weren't going to talk to Greenpeace. Didn't want to know about it. What we see now is that people really care about this issue, and it's not going to go away, so we want to have the dialogue with you. In that meeting, they committed to taking the GE product off the shelf. They also committed to ensuring every Lowen's product would be GE free within the next year. In the same meeting, we also got them to commit that every Greens product, which is the new umbrella company of Lowen's, and also a very major exporter from Australia, would also commit to being entirely GE free. So great wins, and the reason I'm telling that little story is just to explain that as shoppers, we are very powerful. The only way that these companies stay alive is because we buy their products. If we stop buying their products, they're not going to be too happy about it. So if you call up, or if you send them an email and say, you know, hey, interested in your product, please take out the GE ingredients, don't want to eat it, they are going to listen. Makes a big difference. So we can really close the market to GE food by getting involved in very simple ways like that.